you ever stood across from a mirror and perhaps not like the image you see? Well, for some people, this problem can be so severe that it can be classified as body dysmorphia. Body dysmorphia, or BDD, which stands for Body Dysmorphic Disorder. My name is Andrea Garcia, and today I will be discussing the possible causes, possible symptoms, and ways to cope with the disorder. According to the Mayo Clinic, body dysmorphia is a mental illness that causes you to obsess over a perceived flaw in physical appearance. Moving on to causes. According to a Cleveland Clinic article called Body Dysmorphic Disorder Symptoms, Causes, Diagnosis, and Treatments, written on October 14 of 2020, abuse and bullying plays a major role in the development of this mental disorder. Sometimes parents or others tend to be very critical on a person's physical appearance, and oftentimes they tend to connect their beauty to their value. Another cause for this can be societal pressure and expectations of beauty. According to an article written by Elizabeth Han called The Toxicity of Beauty Standards, the brand Dove took a survey of 1,027 women between the ages of 18 and 64. And it turns out that actually 78% of those women surveyed that the portrayal of women on social media platforms is very unrealistic. This can be a problem for young women because it causes an unrealistic beauty standard. Now, possible symptoms for this disorder. It's important to note that symptoms are long-term and can come and go in intensity. According to the medical news, today's newspaper, people with body dysmorphia tend to avoid social situations. This can be because they're very uncomfortable with their appearance and they just want to hide themselves from the world and hide themselves in their room, possibly, where they cannot be seen by anyone. Now, another symptom can be engaging in behavior aimed at fixing their appearance. For example, this can be grooming themselves more than they should be, fixing their hair when it already looks fine, or looking at the mirror more times than they should be, hoping that something has changed. Now, these urges are very difficult to resist and control, and oftentimes they don't mean to, but it's just something that happens. Now, how can people cope with this disorder? According to the Mayo Clinic, don't become isolated. It's important to never become isolated if you find yourself struggling with body dysmorphia. Hanging out with the right group of friends or a relative that you're close to, or just anyone that you're comfortable with, can cause you to be comfortable with your own self and just gain some self-confidence potentially. Now, another thing you can do to cope with this can be learning relaxation and stress management. Just try to practice anything that can cause you to reduce your stress. For example, it can be taking a walk or petting your dog, reading, roller skating, just anything pretty much that causes you to be comfortable. Now, some symptoms are so severe that they actually require hospitalization, and it's important to note that body dysmorphia is a very serious issue, and if you find yourself or a family member or anyone struggling with this disorder, it's important to seek help. Now, for more information about BDD, call the OWH helpline at 1-800-994-9662. For immediate help, call 911. Thank you.